What's up guys, HeartsAblaze here and welcome to our first Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke on the channel. Now you know I had to kick it off strong with some Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Hoenn Region is my personal favorite. It's kind of where I started my Pokemon journey. Now I did play through Pokemon Blue, I believe. My older brother had let me borrow it, as well as Pokemon Silver when I was very young. But my first big one was Pokemon Sapphire. I remember Christmas Day, kind of playing that underneath the Christmas tree at one point. So I had to kick it off strong with this one. This Gen 6 version of the game is actually probably my favorite Pokemon game, which might be a little bit of a hot take, but we gotta go back to the roots for the first video. Now, if you are not familiar with what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, the rules and description will be down below. I myself am actually done these quite a bit, but doesn't necessarily mean I'm the best at them. Just kind of go over real quick. Pokemon Nuzlockes are where you can only catch your first encounter in each route. A route can be, the numbered routes, as well as caves, cities. Anything that kind of has a title that changes is, considered to be its own individual route. If a Pokemon does faint in battle, it is gone forever. We will be setting up our lovely little heaven box for those that happen, but we're going to try to keep that number 0. You can see that down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Look at this beautiful intro we got here. Talo kind of floating away, all the different Pokemon showing up, absolutely beautiful. This is me right here. Back when I used to go to Mexico for vacations, we would ride in the back of the trucks and have my little Game Boy fighting for light. Those are the good days. Now, if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and give me a like. A subscription would be nice. Just throw on those notifications, as I will be posting these hopefully a couple times a week. I'm looking at Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's go ahead and get our guy named up here. Got to go with the classic hearts. Looking good. We got to go visit Professor Elm? Birch? Can't remember exactly which one it is in this game. I know it's the guy that's scared of Pokemon, more than likely, because terrified of the Zigzagoon or Poochyena, depending on which version of the game you're playing. And he starts off with the Azurill in the front, so probably something a little nice for him. Question of the day, also going to be down in the comments. Always seems to be that one Pokemon that you catch during your Nuzlockes that always dies. For me, when it comes to at least this game, it's usually like my Aggron. I don't know why. Even it's a bulky Pokemon, it always seems to find its way into a crit. So that's always super fun. God, I remember when this game first released, the graphics were just absolutely game-changing. And there it is. Beautiful serenity of music coming in. I know you probably can't hear it too highly over the audio I have going on in the back, but you know exactly where it sits. Go say what's up to these large men here moving all of our stuff. Go set up our clock real quick, even though you don't actually have to do it in this game, which is nice. It does kind of do it automatically for you. Also, how many of you guys are actually familiar with Nuzlockes? I mean, I do several, throughout the year, whether it's with friends, by myself, with my kids. My oldest son's always talking about how he's better at Pokemon than me, but last time he kind of rage quit after the 5th gym because I was up 4-1, Hopefully we can get him on the channel at some point and get you guys some competitive gameplay. I do love the cage locks as well. Probably my favorite version of a Nuzlocke. This, by the way, will be a hardcore Nuzlocke, which means no healing in battle. I like to keep things a little bit competitive. Now I have changed some of the, I boosted some of the levels of the trainers and gym leaders and such. Alright, let's go get started on our journey here. Gotta go say hi to our neighbor real quick. Yeah. Let me kind of pop right through here. See what she's up to. I think getting all dressed. Yep. Gotta make sure the fit's perfect. She also looks like she might be on some drugs with her eyes being so wide open, but hey, you know, Pokemon trainings can be kind of hard. You gotta lock in. We got I am HeartsAblaze. And you are... Oh, what's up, May? Oh, she is late. Something you never really want to aim for, but does happen quite often. Well, depending on who you are. If you're prepared, you should be good. Alright, let's go meet our absolutely terrified professor here. I don't know how you can be a professor of Pokemon and not have like a strong Pokemon on you. I mean, he's got the starters in here, which by the way are randomized. We're going to see what we get here. Hopefully we can pull the Mudkip. You know, Mudkip is going to be kind of the mascot of my channel here. My personal favorite Pokemon, my favorite legendary is actually Kyogre, which might not be in this game when we meet our legendary because it is randomized as well. But I also have it set to where legendaries are not encounterable in the wild, because sometimes you get some legendaries and they just be a little bit too broken, especially with the randomized abilities that I have going on. But that's kind of it as far as the randomization goes. You know, items on top of that, but I left move sets and evolutions all alone. I don't like things to get a little too crazy, but let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. Interesting. I chose not to have legendaries in the game, so I don't know why there's Latios there. We are going to bypass that. Now, that doesn't really leave us with much good things here. I do like Electros. Might take us a little bit to get there. And Vanillite, man, Vanillite can be good, but the typing is just so weak. But I have to believe that starting out from the gate, Vanillite's going to have better moves than your Tynamo would. So we're going to go with Vanillite, see what we can get here. Hopefully get some strong... I know the first encounter is a guaranteed catch. Oh, this could be a fun battle here, as he's going to quad resist, I believe, anything that we happen. Icicle Spear is a good way to start, though. And this is a very bulky Spheal. Yep, love this. This is going great, guys. Oh, jeez. Starting off absolutely strong Spheal. If you could just end me, that would be nice. The Nuzlocke does not officially begin until you are given the Pokeballs, which I believe is after the first rival fight. I will also be implementing level caps. Those are going to kind of be self-implemented, so it would be nice if the games had hard caps in them, but unfortunately, unless you're using a fan-made Pokemon game, that's not really going to happen. Which, by the way, my probably personal favorite Pokemon fan game has to be Luminescent Platinum. Quality of life features, the difficulty increase, I absolutely love the chibi style graphics. I know a lot of people don't, but definitely holds a special place for me. Now, I don't want all Pokemon games to be that way. I actually really like these graphics as well. You know, we get into some of the newer, you know, Gen 8 wasn't bad. Didn't dislike it, obviously. Scarlet and Violet got hit real hard with the absolutely atrocious graphics that they presented with us. Gen 10's looking good, though. Promising. Not a fan of the starters whatsoever. They kind of seem to be getting away from the whole pocket monster trend. You know, as I sit here choosing a snow cone or an ice cream cone as my starter, but is what it is. Another rule of Nuzlocke that I forgot to mention was that Pokemons do have to have nicknames. I am not the most creative when it comes to nicknames, but you know, I'm gonna try to get some stuff going here for us. You know, first one that comes to mind for this guy is gonna be like Frosty, right? Awful nickname. Right, yeah, you were terrified, bud. I did everything I could with my ice cream cone. Ooh, what about Sunday? I think Sunday sounds like a good name. he does kind of become a little bit of a Sunday at the end. You know, I think he has like a straw or something sticking out of him. Yeah, I will absolutely take not a Torchic, unfortunately. God, I gotta say, all the Gen 3 starters and Gen 4 starters just absolutely hit. I've seen a lot of like kind of tournament style competitions recently about what the best region, like the starters were. And you know, you see Gen 3 and Gen 4 kind of make it to the finals, but somehow it's always Gen 1 that wins, which I mean, I get it. Like the nostalgia of it, I don't even know if I'm spelling Sunday right, but it looks right to me. The nostalgia of Gen 1 is there, but I can't sit there and say that they're, you know, dominantly the best or even the best looking. Now, I will say my favorite mid-stage starter evolution is Wartortle, and Squirtle is not even my favorite starter from Gen 1, but Wartortle's design is just amazing. Blastoise is solid. I mean, all of Gen 1 was solid, but Wartortle and Ivysaur, they absolutely do it. Charmeleon, not really for me. It looks a little too plain. Alright, what can we potentially get here in Route 1? Hippowdon. It is a guaranteed capture. I don't know. See what we can get going here, hopefully. Get some, can I get 5? Can I get 5 here? Get 3. Give me one more. Nice. That'll be good XP for us for this rival fight coming up, which I believe she'll have the Tynamo, if my predictions are correct. Now, I did change the XP gain down to slow, so I can avoid getting over leveled, but taking down a fully evolved Pokemon as a baby, you know, going to give you some good XP either way. I might just avoid this one. Electrike, not a bad choice or option that we can get. Is still, you know, bottom stage, but Thunder Wave, I'm pretty sure he gets T-Wave, and that's going to be huge for catching Pokemon later on. Yeah, you can give me some free items, please. Our secondary or special marts are also randomized, can typically get some good things from those, as well as the ability to sell high valued items, get some money. Yes, this is indeed a Pokemon Center. I don't think I got hit by that Hippowdon, but you know, we'll just in case. And off we go. Pull one thing up. Perfect. Alright, May is sitting up here waiting for us. Let's see what she has to say. She has to bring. Maybe we did fumble on not picking Tynamo, but I don't think he starts off with anything strong. Maybe some normal moves. Could be, you know, absolutely busted with like Bug Buzz or something random. Maybe he has T-Wave already. Oh god, she picked. Oh wait, no, this is fine. This is fine. Will be potentially fine, depending on how hard he's gonna hit me, but should be super effective here. Psywave, it's gonna be fixed random damage. That's fine. Got a good roll there. There we go, looking good. God, this is gonna give me so much XP. Might have to go through and lower some of the levels. As we're, yeah. Hopefully can catch a good amount of these Pokemon, so that way we can kind of split up some of the XP we got going here. Astonish, not bad. Potential flinches, but can we stop? Can we chill out? Okay. Somehow perfectly got to level 8. Yeah. Go ahead and heal me up the tiny amount that you did. and I will see you back at the lab. You know, with this being my first recorded video, I'm not sure how too well the audio and such is going to turn out. I did kind of mess with it beforehand, but probably going to have to do more adjustments. We will go ahead and check that out. Post video, I am going to aim to have these somewhere around 45 minutes long each. I'll kind of gauge it based off of the first gym here. Want to at least get this first video to where I beat Roxanne. Oh, there's my Pokedex. We did make it to where we have the National Dex right out the gate, which I think includes any Pokemon that was coded into this game being Gen 6 and below. So there are going to be X and Y Pokemon in this, as well as Megas kind of out in the wild. And if for whatever reason I did happen to forget to click no legendaries, I can change that after this video. But if we do run into one as our first encounter, just gonna skip it. Find the next thing, because really want to avoid using legendaries. Now if we run up against legendaries, then hey, you know, that's just the luck of the draw. We already took one down. I'm sure we can continue with that. Our busted little Sunday here, where we got hydration. Sure. Not bad, not great. Calm nature. Okay, let's see what we're holding. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can run into... I mean, not bad. Not bad items. I mean, there are going to be some. Well... Actually... We'll put that back on him, just in case. God, can you... Stop? Cool, thank you. Tell you what guys, I don't think you can hear it, but I have like 14 fans in my PC, and the amount of cold air they put off is actually making me cold. Should have thrown on a little long sleeve or a hoodie. You know, usually I got the comfort gear going when I'm playing any sort of video games, but it's middle of the day right now. I had to run some errands, got football practice after this. You know, coaching up a youth flag football team. This will be 7 seasons in, I think. I've completed 5 youth, 1 adult, as well as I still play myself, you know. I'll go ahead and catch our first encounter. We don't necessarily need more balls right now. That is absolutely insane. Is considered a legendary, so we will go ahead and run. And I know typically that would count as your first encounter, since I'm trying to avoid legendaries. I'm not going to count it. Give me... I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hippowdon would also have been nice. But this does give me access to either current or future T-Wave. Not upset about that at all. Guaranteed capture to my knowledge. Good to go. Oh, we have to think of a nickname. What's a good... Now, I mean, I don't want to go with your classic Sparky, although he is electric and a dog. So actually I might run with that. I know it's super niche, or I guess super predictable. Not really niche. But we'll run with it. Promise the nicknames will get better as time goes on. Don't need to learn how to catch. See what's Sparky up to. Got Shield Dust. We do have T-Wave right off the gate. That is actually really big. Let's go ahead and switch. Thank you. Get some training going on here. Get Sparky up a little bit so he doesn't get one shot by our next encounter. Yeah, let's go and buy. Don't have anything really good to sell. I think we already, yep, we already have 11 potions. Pretty big there. Don't need antidotes really because poison does not kill you in the overworld like it did in the old games. Give me just some more Electrics or something. That's fine. Be switch training out here. Don't think Barboach can really do a whole lot to me. I don't even really know like Vanillite stats right off the top of my head. Lowered my accuracy, super fun. I almost thought we missed for a second there. It's gonna be a little annoyed, but we're good. Barely any XP, unfortunately. Bailing out of this for sure. Oh, jeez. No. I mean, DNC is not that fast. What are we doing? Thank you. I mean, I would go up and check the north route, but can we stop? I don't want it. Tackle does a decent amount. Not a fan of that. Get me out of here. Thank you. Come on, give me something. Is DNC the common? Okay, I'll take this. Just want to give him a little bit of a boost in XP here. E-Wave, fine. I should still outspeed. I do not. It's also fine. I feel like Sunday's line has to be slightly bulky. God, it hits hard though. It is level 2. And we're 4 times the level, so. Hey, level 3. Can I get Sparky up to level 4? That would be... I mean, really higher would be nice, but... I wish I had something that could handle this DNC. I'm gonna play a little risky. I know she can hit me really hard. She had Tackle last I seen, so hopefully it just stays hardened in Tackle. Don't have like Diamond Storm or anything crazy on me. God, I don't think Icicle Spear is going to do much of anything though. Again, 4 times the level, so obviously that does make a big difference here. Could have given me the 5, you know. Yeah, so looking like just Harden and Tackle. Super okay with that. Okay, that should be, there we go. Since that's how that went, I will aim for one more DNC. Just gonna run from the Electrike because not really giving me much experience at all. Just give me another DNC here. Now that I want it, I'm not gonna get it. Pretty common Pokemon, you know? It's how the game likes to deal with us. Nah. Come on, I'm trying to get a move on here. May is still patiently waiting for us to come learn how to sneak and catch Pokemon. There we go. Let's get a nice little swap out here into our Sunday. We got Sparky and Sunday, the S team right now. Okay, okay. God, even she outspeeds me. Pop. Come on, just give me the 5 so I can get out of here. Okay. Guess not. Yep, it's fine. Which I feel like Icicle Spear is a physical attack. Pretty sure Vanillite is a special attacker. Let's go ahead and double check that, just so I know. I know you're a special attacker. E. We are. I believe that's down in SpDef, up in attack, or for no, I think it's the reverse. Yeah, definitely a special attacker for sure. Let's go ahead and get a nice little cheeky little heal here. Go see what our next encounter is. Now, technically, I would be able to catch a Pokemon here in Oldale Town, but there is actually no way to do so. There's no fishing spots. There's no grass. We'll move on up to Route 103. What do we have going for us? Got our Electrike out front to... I mean, sure. Bulky, I know that. What just happened? I missed T-Wave. Alright, drop the T-Wave on there. Looks good. We will do as much as we can with Sparky here, because I feel like Sunday will probably just kill it. Okay. Full para, nice. Like to see those. Alright, that's probably going to be the most we were going to be able to do. So let's swap out into Sunday here to take some hits a little bit better. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing through one of these, you know, with friends, or if any of you guys want to do a little competitive cage lock with me, that'd be cool. Also, I'm not really a fan of the versus style, but Soul Link for sure. I think versus can just get a little boring because most people will just like level up one Pokemon and just kind of try to run through the game, which I know level caps kind of offset that, but just the style of like trying to blaze through a game as fast as you can is not really for me. Nice. Actually, was not expecting it to catch it that quickly. Being a fully evolved Mon. We continue to grow in levels. And we got ourselves a Lumineon. Actually have a good name for this one. We're going to name it Pua. Oh no, actually we'll go with Pudge. Because Pudge can control the weather. If you know, you know. We'll keep Pua in the back pocket. If we run into... Okay, Pudge is holding an item. Old Gateau. I don't know if that sells for a whole lot. Skill Link. I don't know if you can actually use that in the future. That would have been nice to have on our Sunday. But, you know, get what you get. As long as it's not a slow start or Defeatus or what's Slackings? The Truant could potentially be the worst one. Alright, Pudge. Let's get you some levels. Do I dare? Yes, I dare. Actually, Pudge might be able to put in some work against some Deancies real quick. Should be able to take the tackles quite nicely and hit it with a super effective... Oh, not what I wanted. Super effective water gun. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen the back of a Lumineon. That little tail thing that was back there, I had no idea that existed. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Lumineon's got a nice little cry. Sounds very majestic. Crit. Okay, cool. Love that. Could take at least one more crit. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So crit did 5. I don't really want to risk it, but I'm going to. This is... oh, okay. Take that. I am sometimes notorious for being impatient. And therefore that can cause some of my mons to pass away. Huge. Even huger. Okay. If I can get one more of those, that would be nice. I am going to go do a quick heal. You know, the beginning of the game can kind of start a little slow like this, but gotta be somewhat safe, you know? Can be rash sometimes, but I still I wanna win more than anything. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, not what I'm looking for. I feel like earlier we were just running into Diancie after Diancie when I didn't want it. Now that I'm looking, this video is for sure going to be longer than 45 minutes. And that's alright. Just get as much done as we can. I am on a little bit of a time crunch. Just gotta get the kids from school. I got practice afterwards. These Pokemon are upsetting me. Can we just not? Okay. This is where the impatience starts to kick in. Give it one more shot. One more. Then I'm out. And whatever. Just gonna take you. Please don't miss. I don't want to deal with it right now. Alright, does that get us to 5? Nowhere close. Alright, we're rolling with it. I'll catch our next Mon before I take on the first trainer. He is going to have, I think he has a decent amount of Pokemon. And some potential legendaries, unfortunately. See some guys fly across our screen real quick. There they go. They are zooming. Oh, dang. I threw. Need to have Electrike out front. Grumpig, okay. Might be able to... Snow warning. Wait, that's good for... Oh no. Rain Dish. Yeah, Sunday has Rain Dish. I should be able to eat some hits from this guy, I think. Yep, look at that. It's going to do exactly no damage, but the Hail will. Actually, that's kind of rough. Should do with a non-stab pound. Should do less damage. And then... Splash, okay. Well... I don't know if it has a damaging move. Which is a little unfortunate for me. We are going to have a couple opportunities here to throw some balls before this guy does eventually pass away from the hail, unless it disappears first. Okay, it does have a damaging move. It's just technically not going to be stab because it's fixed damage. Alright, let's get this cheeky little tail or thunder wave off. Thank God I didn't miss. We start chucking balls. Actually, I don't dislike Grumpig. Oh my God. Okay, I have to switch, unfortunately. Switch into Sunday, hopefully take some hits better. My watch is telling me I need to get up and move. I really wish I had a standing desk. That'll probably be my first purchase here soon. Okay, hell has stopped. That's nice. Might implement some speed up in the next video as well. Could you stay in the ball? Oh, side beam. Okay, that's why. Oh, that's actually huge. I'd really like to catch this. Come on. Okay, take that. It used Psywave the first time, right? I swear it did. Come on. Just stay in there. You know you want to join. Okay. And this actually can be Pua. Sticking with some Disney names. Sun's starting to shine outside. It was a little chilly here in the Midwest today, unfortunately, because I'm off on Wednesdays, which is when I'm recording this. Manipulate Pokemon. I did not know that. But it's been like 70s all week except for today. I decided to be in the 40s, and tomorrow we'll be back in the 60s or 70s, so that's cool. Love the way that works out. We have ourselves a Pua. Go do a little heal, check Pua out. And then we take on our first trainer. Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to implement some speed up in these future videos because we are crunching on time. I guess we already knew that he had... So we're special attack up, speed down, I think is what that's saying, I'm pretty sure, which is actually massive. Right. Let's actually, let's see, let's get Pua out front. Hopefully we do not run into any form of arena trap, which always seems to hit me. Alright. What you got for us, bud? Actually, I don't think you're the one with a lot of Pokemon. It's the Bug Trainer. Yeah. Only have one. It's a Talonflame. A little bit scary to go up against. What level are we looking at? I do have a Lumineon in the back, which I'll probably swap to. Because I feel like you're going to have, like, Flare Blitz or something. Hopefully not at this level, but... Yep, see Brave Bird. Insane. Hopefully I can take this. Does do a good amount of damage. That's all the recoil damage you did to yourself? What is this? Oh no. I don't think I can take another one very well. It will be resisted on Sparky, but Sparky's not the bulkiest of Mons. This is an unfortunate first battle. Sparky doesn't have any form of electric move. And this is gonna do almost nothing. I'm gonna kind of scope out here and see if he has a fire move. If not, I can go into Sunday after this. Man. Kind of get in that range where I'm a little nervous that Sparky might not be able to take a Brave Bird. Yeah, let's play a little risky. I don't know if a fire move will one-shot Sunday. Take the growl. Do I outspeed? With the level difference here. Oh, jeez. Oh! Can you take it, bud? Can. Huge. Okay, so wipe you. That was... First battle? What a fun one. I'll get some good XP here. Howl, absolutely useless. I guess it's decent for the beginning of the game here. Pooh was grabbing his levels. Looking good. Looking scary, but get our tiny little bit of money. I would say, you know, we're taking money from a child, but we ourselves are a child. Get this going. Perfect. I mean, it'd be nice if I never had to see you again. Because then I just, you know, never get hit. Alright, I'm gonna kinda need... I guess I don't really need the levels, but... Yeah, we'll, let's avoid you for now. Battle these other guys. Just because you're gonna have, like, 3 or 4 Pokemon. That is insane. That could have been my encounter. That would have been nice. That would have been very, very nice. Snow Warning actually kind of sucks, because it just hurts me. Alright, what are you going to have for us, bud? Beedrill, okay. Will... Oh, God. What are we doing? We'll need a switch. The hail out there. Swap into Sunday. Shouldn't have anything super effective on me. Fury attack, okay. Take that every day. Now I imagine you'll outspeed one of the fastest Pokemon in existence. Another Fury attack, perfect. Getting tons of notifications. NFL free agency is in full effect right now. I don't know if you guys are football fans out there, but it's been kind of a crazy one. Definitely enjoy seeing moves. Some moves I don't enjoy seeing. But, you know, people get new opportunities, get to go to Uproar. That's, I mean, sure. No. We'll have this on set. I believe. Haven't fully decided that yet, but probably just gonna put it on set. Just kick me in the face. Cool. Alright, slap you with the Psybeam here. Which Psywave might be better at these levels. I don't know if it goes based off of percentage or just straight up fixed number damage. Like Dragon Rage or something. I know it's not as good as Dragon Rage is, but... Which does remind me, there is Dragon Rage Claws in effect until we beat the second gym. No. And basically what that means is if we do get killed by Dragon Rage, it doesn't count. Until once we beat the second gym, then yes, it is free game. I want to say there's an item over here. I don't remember for sure. Maybe I'm just completely making things up. I think I am. Okay. We'll keep it moving. See what she's got. Okay. Let's see what she's got for us. This one always has been difficult, I feel like, in every game. Oh my, yep. But we do have Luminion. But I know these guys get some kind of insane moves. These Stone Evo guys. And everyone seems to hate on the, like, the Sage, the Monkey Sages or whatever they're titled. The Simmies. Okay. We did indeed run into our first Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. How much is that gonna... That does a lot. I don't like that. Can we get a 2-shot here? Potential. And with the hail we should be good. And I don't think, unless it crits, this should not kill me. Okay, we do live. Get him out of here. Nom nom nom, all that XP. Lua is sitting good. She only had 1 Mon. I'll take that. Go ahead and, just to be safe, switch you out. Let's get Sparky up there for now. I know there's no more trainers, but I do want to grab this item down here. Smoke Ball. Just gonna sell that. Probably not for a whole lot. I also would have taken that. Not great right out of the beginning, but obviously T-Tar in the end game would be massive. Oh, yeah. Show me the something floating by. What was it? Beautiful Eyes, I think. Indeed, some Beautiful Eyes. It'd be hilarious if those were also randomized and it was just, you know, a Grimer fluttering through the sky. Right. Let's get a heal off real quick. Perfect. Let's go do the boring bit. Watch Wally catch his Ralts, which I don't actually think stays a Ralts. Dun, dun, dun. Where does he even get hair like that? Also, that's a hat we have on, right? Yeah. Mr. Norman. Wally looks like the kid who comes in at 2 a.m. I threw up. The fact that this little child is willing to just walk into the grass to go after his first Pokemon, and the professor was absolutely terrified. You know, some guys are just not cut out for it. I don't know why, but I really like the Zigzagoon like animation there, where he's bouncing around to do his hit. It always did well for me. Yeah. Catch your Mon. We also have it set to where Rival will keep his Pokemon, or keep his starter, I guess, throughout the game. So whatever Wally did just catch, we will see it multiple times. Hopefully it's, you know, Wurmple. He updated me with some stuff that I'm never going to use. but I feel like that's just Pokemon games in general. I did recently learn that there is some significance to the TGTV in Fire Red Leaf Green, which is a pretty popular game right now. I know myself, I'm doing the shiny hunting and not going great. I mean, is that worth? I mean, I don't really need that. I guess it could be useful, but I'll hold on to the Gateau for now. Alright, we can catch our next encounter, but I think I want to beat some trainers and grab some items first. Just because... Is it here? Just because I can potentially get some more Pokeballs. Black Flute, I think that sells for like $10. Okay, let's... Come here, bud. No. Okay, wait here for you. I want to stop him from going to that top portion of the route because there is a hidden item there. And it's super annoying when he ends up standing right on it. What you got? Oh, one of my favorite Pokemons. Oh my god. Oh! And I don't... Fortunately, I do not have a grass type. But water gun should be... It's going to hit hard. Yeah. That was a crit. Okay, not bad. Water gun should be neutral at least. I mean, not great damage. Okay, that does absolutely not... God, Mega Swampert looks so good. Just an absolute monster. A little bit of sand in my face. Or mud, I guess. Wet sand. Whichever you want it to be. Alright, you know, this has gone well. A lot better than I expected. Snag some more XP for our boys. I swear I have it on slow, so this is Kingdra. I really need an electric type move on my Sparky. Oh my god. Oh, it's quad resisted, yeah. What am I doing? But we'll go into Pua. I know Icicle Spear should be technically neutral, but I want Pua to grab some levels. You not. Right, smack him with a, oh my, can we just stop? If I miss this. God, the little dance is a little creepy. I feel like Grumpig probably has some sketchy lore, like Hypno or Drifloon. I know that Spoink, if it stops bouncing, it dies. But maybe Pua has to keep dancing or it dies. Did you just missed? I mean, it was gonna happen eventually. Can we just not have it happen anymore? I just want to continue. Okay, we're getting into some sketchy range here. That was a crit, but this should kill. Nice. Get him out of here. So it definitely does not seem like we're going to beat the first gym leader in this episode. We will cut off around the hour mark. But I'll pop up another episode, either Friday or this weekend, so that we can kind of keep progressing along. Unfortunately, gotta run and get some stuff knocked out before practice and pickup here. So, do a couple more things, hopefully get a few more encounters. My legs are freezing. Alright, oh, I forgot to grab the item. Okay, so it's somewhere along this trail. Yeah, what's up with the flutes, dude? Alright, let's grab, there should be one more. Is it up here? Or is it down low? I think it's down low. Down here. Sure. Okay, we got a total of $30 worth of things. But can battle Mr. Rich Boy up here. Give us, I think, like a grand, but he does have a full heal. Or a full restore, I believe. So hopefully he doesn't come at us with anything crazy. I want to leave Sparky out there because I want him to get like Thunder Shock or something. Make him actually useful outside of just T-waving. Alright, Darmanitan, not great. Zen mode though, which I think is better for us. Go into Pudge here. Can't remember exactly what type. I think it's Psychic. Incinerate, that's fine. Oh Jesus, sorry. I just realized I have not been updating the layout with the Pokemon that we've been catching, so I will do that before the next episode pops out. Something I gotta get used to. You know, regular form Darmanitan is definitely one of my more favorite Pokemon. Hits like an absolute truck. There's the full restore. Already forgot about it. Do you think I have to switch? I can't remember off the top of my head what typing this guy is. Is that rollout? That's not fun. Send mode is Fire Psychic, so he is going to resist. But if I go for Psy Wave, it'll do fixed damage. Hopefully we get some lucky hits here. That's a pretty good one. Take that every time. And whack. Oh wow, okay. That was a weak one there. This should hurt a little. Okay. Oh, that might. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's go. Hail coming in clutch. Alright. Give me that money. Thundershock? No. Unfortunate. Take that money for sure. Let's go. Sell what we can. Catch our next encounter. And we will call her good there. Such peaceful music. Team's not looking awful, not great. You know, that Charizard X would have been huge. Alright. Can I make any kinds of money here? $10, called it. $25. $10. So, no is the answer to that. I mean, I think I do wait. I'll just see if we can catch this Mon, because I would like to get that extra Premier Ball. Let's make sure Sparky is out front. Looks good. Let's see what we got. Give me something busted that cannot hit me. Don't know what that sound was. What are we doing? Not only is it another Psychic type, but... Oh, Primordial Sea, that's kind of crazy. It's not a good one. Hit him with a T-Wave here. Catch it, I mean, at minimum for dupes. Hey. Okay. Take that. Get him down. I mean, the next, if I get a high roll on the next one, it could put him in the red. If I get a crit, might kill. So let's not do that. Okay, that was the lowest of low rolls that I've ever seen. Oh, he's growling. Duh. It's actually fine. Because I can... There we go. Perfect. Growl all you want, bud. I feel like that's all you have. Which is not great for me, but... Let's get this going. Just... First ball, come on. Nice. I feel like every single Pokemon that we've caught so far. What's the bad guy's name from... Well, I'm not going to know the movie because I'm pretty sure his name is the title of the movie. The dude with the big blue head. Megamind. There we go. How could I not? I feel like that's the most simple. It literally just means big head or big brain. So, what are we looking like? Fine. We'll go snag the other encounter over here. Primordial Sea, I guess we already knew that. I think I was seeing up attack, down special attack, right? Let's just check Adamant. So kind of confirm. Yeah, awful. Absolutely awful. I am almost guaranteeing that he is a special attacker. Dip, dodge, dive, dodge, yep. Good. If I can just sneak through this. Like 2 more items here. One of them could be a cheeky little Master Ball. That was a familiar cry, actually. Sure, that's actually big money there, though. And I know you guys are like, oh, what why would you sell Diancie? You could get a Diancie. I could, but I can't because I'm not doing legendaries or mythicals. Mental Herb, I want to say, is like 500 as well. There's Elgium again, which is not the cry that we initially heard. So there's probably something solid in that route that we missed out on, but that's okay. The Diancie, 10k, huge, and 500 on the Mental Herb. Okay, let's buy some balls, guys. Pokeballs. I get 60. I don't want 60. Let's grab... Do another 20. Should get... I think 2 Premier Balls out of that. Is that how that worked? Did it give me 2 or did it just give me the 1? That would be slightly upsetting. Only gave me 1. Wow, okay. That's cool. I see you, Pokemart, trying to scam us a little bit there. Dun-dun-dun. Alright, we'll grab this encounter, call it good. Just because I want something potentially nice to end off with, other than an Elgium. There's Pico. We'll see you here in a little bit, bud. Alright. Come on. Give us some power. Power that can't kill me right now. I mean, I'll take it. Crobat. T-Wave him right off the bat. Give him something to slow down and think about. Bite. Let's get some damage off. Not a whole lot. Man, we are getting all kinds of full paras. It's a good thing we outspeed. I mean, what? Oh, thank God. Missed that for sure. Okay, perfect. High roll into the red. Another full. Chuck a little Pokeball action. First ball. Massive. Don't even have to waste money. Dude, what are we doing, Sparky? I do want to say it's like 13 or 14 where he learns his first electric type move. Yeah. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I'm definitely going to name this Van Helsing. Technically in the movie, he turns into a werewolf and fights Dracula. But Dracula is also just kind of a common, boring name for anything vampire bat related. But that's going to do it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring on notifications. If you did like the content, obviously we will keep going and hopefully stomp our way through this Hoenn region and take on the Elite Four, smash that out as well, and then move on to our next Nuzlocke. Hopefully have somebody to join us along with that endeavor as well. You know, I think that would always be fun. Slap a little cage lock action on there, maybe a Soul Link. You know, get frustrated at your partners, but that's just part of the game. It's part of the enjoyment. Until next time, guys, HeartsAblaze here.